tell the grand jury?
I cannot comment on any specific testimony.
But they didn't ask you not to comment.
They actually did ask me not to.
They did?
That was my understanding.
Well,
Basically-
my understanding is that they haven't asked anybody to.
Okay.
But you're free to comment.
All right, I'm free to comment. All right.
So what were you asked while we were there?
I'm not going to comment on any of the specific questions that were asked of me. I will comment and say that I'm cooperating with federal authorities on this. I have been for some time.
How are you cooperating?
They asked me to participate and help them in their investigation.
Do you have any information to offer them about any corruption, any vote buying, anything going wrong in the State House?
All I'm going to do is tell the truth about any, whether it was a conversation or any discussions.
I need specifics. Was there a conversation going on?
I'm not going to comment on specific conversations
Okay.
that are related to anything that might potentially jeopardize this investigation that's occurring. I am cooperating with federal authorities. I'm glad that they are here in Alabama working. We do have some problems in Alabama, and I think that this federal grand jury investigation will certainly help in clearing up some problems that
Are
are
you on the
definitely
Tourism and
occurring.
Travel Committee?
I am not.
What type of problems?
I think just the way business is conducted in Alabama.
Specifically how?
Specifically, how it operates.
I mean, how? Tell me how you see it operating. What specifically are you talking about?
I cannot comment on any specific.
Okay, well, here's a question.
Do you even know who I am?
Are you surprised?
Good to see you.
Are you surprised that there's a probe into corruption?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not surprised. Why am I not surprised? Because this is what's been going on in Montgomery for a long time. There's the way business is conducted, if you will. I do believe there's I don't know any other way to say it. I believe there's a culture of corruption that has occurred in Montgomery. Specifically, what conversations was I a part of? What was asked of me? How is the business conducted? I'm not going to comment on the specifics of that until this investigation is concluded.
Can you define for us? You have said you have been cooperating for some time. What is some time?
I reported an incident to law enforcement in March of 2009 that occurred.
An incident.
And I've been yes, and I'll leave it as an incident.
An incident that happened to you or someone else?
That happened to that I was a part of and had knowledge of.
Was this a conversation?
Did it involve a lobbyist?
I'm not going to comment on who the specific people were that were involved.
I'm not asking for names, just the position. Was it a lobbyist or a legislator?
Was it an incident that exceeded
it was
the normal give and take of the legislature?
Absolutely.
Tell me that again.
What's that?
March of 2009.
Were these federal authorities you went to, or who?
Yes.
FBI?
And tell me again what happened, March 2009?
I'm not going to comment on specifically what happened. There was an incident that occurred in March of 2009 that I thought went beyond the limits of normal operations, normal communications, and felt like I had a duty to report that. And I've cooperated with federal authorities since that time.
And would it have come from a representative of the bingo industry?
I'm not going to comment on who it came from, one way or the other, but I will say that it has gone beyond what normal efforts to lobby legislation.
You're from Dothan, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did it have anything to do with bingo? I'm sorry.
Did it have anything to do with bingo? I think that people are very well aware that bingo is certainly a part of this.
Oh, but did your incident have something to do with bingo?
Like I said, I'm not going to comment on who the incident was with or what it was related to, when it was, other than to say that I reported the incident in March of 2009.
You're from Dothan?
Yes, sir.
To Wiregrass. You're here testifying to something that was inappropriate and irregular, and you are not a supporter of electronic bingo, correct?
That is correct.
Are you, as a result of that, your political life's shelf life right now in your district, are you here at risk of your own political career?
Absolutely. I think any there's no doubt there's a facility that's been built in my community.
Country Crossing.
Right. Country Crossing's built in my area. I represent that area. But opinion, efforts that have occurred that required me, in my opinion, I had a duty to report. And I've done that. What's that?
How long were you in there?
About an hour and a half.
Did you discuss inappropriate conversation with Scott Beeson, perhaps?
I'm not going to comment on any specific legislators or lobbyists or.
Have you shared your
anyone else.
concerns with some of your colleagues?
There's been some, I think there's a lot of legislators that are familiar with some of the concerns that's been going on. Specifically, who I've talked to, I'm not going to comment on that.
How many legislators would you say are cooperating with the FBI in this
I
type
have
of
no
investigation?
idea. I have no knowledge of that at all.
Yeah, and because you're in Dothan and you have a lot of people that work at Country Crossings in your district, were you lobbied particularly hard on this bill, harder than, say, you normally would have been?
I think so, probably. I've heard other members say that one thing they would do is they would point towards me and say, get Benjamin Lewis to commit to you, and we'll make a comment.
Right.
How long you been in the House?
Since 2000, well, I was elected in 2006, 2007. And
This incident that you've described, can you tell us if it took place inside the State House or was it somewhere else?
no, sir, I'm not going to comment on